skiers, it's Bob with Skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2024 ski test. We got a Head Rebels World Cup Rebels E-Race Pro. Nice long name to this ski. This thing is that mid-radius carving ski, very much based off of their race room construction with a slightly friendlier turn shape and measurements. But really, this thing has that full-on race build. Super solid, incredibly stable, and just has an absolute blast on firm snow, making those short to mid-radius carved turns. If you're a current or former racer or an expert skier that's looking for something narrow underfoot, super grippy, and is kind of built to make those rhythmic turns, rhythmic carved turns on any type of firm snow, this is a great place to be. Very specific. There's not a whole lot else it does. Very much locked in to that turn shape and style, especially on the feet of expert skiers and racers. We are built with that World Cup sandwich sidewall, so dense wood core, 2 sheets of metal, and then we get a graphene laminate in here as well. And graphene is super stiff for being pretty light, so those denser woods, heavier metal materials are offset slightly by that graphene, but still just adds a ton of stiffness to the mix and definitely makes this thing stand out in terms of edge grip and carving control. We also get their energy management circuit in here, so that's their technological way of filtering out unwanted vibrations in the ski. We see it in a lot of different companies. Head uses their Revo shock material. They used to use Servotech. Rossignol uses line control technology. Vocal had their Uvo vibration object up here, and then they swapped that for tailored carbon tips. So there's a lot of different companies in their race skis that use these energy absorbing tactics to filter out chatter and stuff like that. This is a little bit more technological. That circuit takes those vibrations and filters them right out. So does a great job of keeping the ski smooth and stable. We see this on a lot of Head's front side skis, including Super Shape and stuff like that. So pretty proven technology, works great, and when you factor it in with the rest of the build of the ski, definitely makes for that solid contender and just unflappable at speed and in a carved turn. On this E-Race Pro, we get a different top sheet, and then we also get their WCR 14 plate. So full plate on this E-Race Pro ski. That helps you get up, creating a bigger edge angle, more leverage over the edges of the ski. Is compatible with that Head Tyrolia Fisher race binding hole pattern. So you got to kind of shop for your binding in that regard. But overall, great choice for that expert skier and racer who is looking to lay down a 14.8 meter radius turn at this 170. 68 millimeters underfoot. That's pretty narrow. As the narrower it gets, the harder it is to balance. So that's kind of why this is more poised towards, more aimed at that racers, that someone that's used to that. The ski likes to be on edge all the time. When you ride it flat, it definitely starts to want to go. A lot of that is due to the fact that it's just a fully cambered ski. There's no rocker, so what happens is the camber is pushing down on the front and the back and making it hook into the turn, as opposed to a rockered ski where you kind of have to push it around and make it drift. So this thing's going to hook right in, and it has a super long effective edge, so that energy is going to go from tip to tail and give you a very smooth feeling overall. So pretty cool way to build a ski. There's no taper here in the tip, none in the tail. A lot of metal back here in the tail. We see that theory in their Super Shape series of skis as well, where it's just this pretty thick block of metal back here, and that's giving you just an insane amount of stability and power out of the rear portion of the ski and the back side of the turn. But that's it. I mean, it's a pretty specific one-dimensional ski. If you're looking to make some of the cleanest, deepest carves out there, can't do much better than this. Gives the ski a crazy race-like feel because it has that build and just a slightly more recreational-oriented shape. But make sure you check out this Head World Cup Rebels E-Race Pro here at Skiessentials.com, and we will see you out there on the hill. Bye.